Good evening. I am Richard Waters, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees. It is my honor this evening to present the Valedictorian Award to Mr. Eric Dorman. Eric started at Ohlone as a homeschooled student at age 14, accumulating a total of 95.5 Ohlone units with a 4.0 GPA. Eric comes academically well qualified as this year's class valedictorian. But Eric comes with more than that preparation. He comes with a unique experience. I say unique because 2 years ago, Eric sat in our front row and I back here and watched his older sister Claire was named the Ohlone class valedictorian. And Eric tells me that she also is graduating from UC Berkeley as class valedictorian. So lightning does indeed strike twice in the same place. It is my understanding that 2 more Dorman family members plan to become Ohlone students as Eric's younger sisters advance to college level courses. I suppose advanced warning to the faculty is in order. In addition to being selected as this year's valedictorian, Eric also earned the Outstanding Student Award in both computer science and journalism. He plans to major in interdisciplinary computing and the arts, combining his 2 interest areas. He is planning to attend UC San Diego. In terms of his activity in the classroom, Eric's current faculty provided the following comments. Dr. Bennett Oppenheim stated, "He is my top performing student and has distinguished himself throughout the semester. I've seen Eric evolve from a boy to a young man in the course of his tenure here at Ohlone and have always appreciated his contributions to the monitor and to student activities." Professor Yang Gao said his performance has been outstanding and exemplary. And lastly, Professor Bill Parks commented, "This guy is amazing." Eric has served on the Ohlone Monitor newspaper as staff writer, features editor, news editor, and for the past 2 semesters as editor-in-chief. Ron Travnick, Vice President of Student Development, interviewed Eric to prepare for this introduction. Mr. Travnick has been interviewed by Eric on several occasions in the past. He shared with me that while asking Eric several questions about his Ohlone experience, he was greatly tempted to turn the tables on Eric and misquote him. But said that Eric's statements were simply too heartfelt to abuse him on this, his last day at Ohlone, which apparently is not his last day because he has a final tomorrow. Eric described his Ohlone experience as nothing but challenging and positive, and explained that when you are in college, most of the time you are occupied in just absorbing all the information there is to learn. My time on the monitor was especially significant because it offered me the opportunity to actually create something from what I was learning every week. Eric also said, "The leadership role I enjoyed on the monitor and watching new writers develop was what kept me going throughout the tough courses." In addition to the journalism and computer expertise that Eric has developed while at Ohlone College and continues to pursue in his future studies, we may see teaching in Eric's future. It is with great pleasure that I present Eric Dorman, the valedictorian for the 2009 commencement ceremonies.
Good evening. Tonight, I'd like to talk with you about stairs. When I first came to Ohlone 4 years ago, it wasn't difficult to identify the enemy. The stairs were troublesome, omnipresent, and unavoidable. Irritating obstacles that seemed to be in the way of just about every desired destination. They were the bane of my belated races to morning class. They were my adversaries between classes. They sped the passage of time when I needed it least. In short, they were stubborn adversaries that had no function but to be overcome. And once overcome, only then had I reaped the fruits of my efforts. But as time went on and the hill showed no signs of flattening, I began to consider that maybe I had been thinking about the stairs all wrong. Sure, there were steps that were necessary to negotiate in order to reach an end result, but did that mean that the end result was the only payoff? Sure, they required effort to climb, but why shouldn't that effort have a use? Why not embrace the challenge and take the stairs two at a time? Too often, in school and in life, we view the stairs in our lives with the same wrong-headed thinking that grips us when we see a tall stairway. We look at the stairway stretching before us, 2 years of undergraduate, maybe a master's, then a career, with all the rungs on the corporate ladder that go with it, and it's easy to get discouraged. It's easy to fall into the trap of fixating on the destination, of keeping your eyes on the prize, on the money, and the house, and the cars we hope to own one day, and never really noticing the ground beneath our feet. The saying, "It's the journey, not the destination," is cliche, but like most cliches, it's true. As community college graduates, taking the first steps up the stairway that is the rest of our lives, we are embarking on a rich and incredible journey. Education has rendered, and will continue to render, the possibilities limitless. So why fixate on a destination? Every step we take unfolds new opportunities, new possibilities, new challenges, but also new rewards. So why not savor and celebrate every step? Tonight is that celebration. Tonight is the reminder that the reward we've been waiting for isn't somewhere in the future, it's here and it's now. I wouldn't be standing here before you tonight if I didn't believe that this step, and every step that comes after it, is worth celebrating. So tonight, forget about building one at the top of the stairs. Stop worrying about the destination. Tonight, it's time to celebrate the step we stand on and look forward with enthusiasm to the world of opportunities the next step, whatever it might be, promises. Thank you, and congratulations to the graduating class.